What's up, my Finna loves? This is Finna D coming to you all from Finna Team News. I am going to explain what the debate is about or was about, but I do have to set this up, okay? So a few nights ago, Falynn was on Instagram Live doing her makeup for Ladies' Night. She was on there laughing with her friends, having a good time. I'm going to be inserting some clips that I've already used in a previous Instagram Live that I posted about Falynn to make my point. So here's Falynn talking about Ladies' Night and talking about her friends.
All right, y'all, it's Ladies' Night, and I look crazy. It's Ladies' Night, and I've got my girls here, and we're in my bathroom doing my makeup. I got my other girl back there. She's taking a nap, and she's not coming today.
Guess what, Joe? I just ran out of eyeliner.
Which one? Which one you got?
One eye.
Damn, I don't got brown either. I only use black. I only got dark brown. I use black, yeah. My hair is jet black. Fuck, I'm gonna have brown brows with black hair.
So there you go. Now, during this Instagram Live, Falynn was being very positive. She had some moments where, there was laughter. She was just carefree and having fun. If you missed part 1 of her Instagram Live, I have included the link in the description below. You can go ahead and watch it, okay? And she's talking about how, she's coming on Instagram Live, to share positivity and things like that.
What's this live about? Nothing.
I was waiting for the answer.
I was just coming on to say hi, honestly. Whenever I sit and do my makeup, I figure that's like a good moment to drop in and say hello to everyone, just spread some positivity, You never know who you're helping, I always say.
Where's your shirt, Pina?
Just by making somebody laugh or, just saying hello.
So everything is going great, and then next thing, things starts to take a turn. Now, her friends, they were doing their makeup. They were in the background. They were not desperate for the spotlight. They were not thirsty. It wasn't one of those put me on camera so people can know that I know you. They barely came on camera. They stayed on the side doing their makeup the entire time, walked by the camera a few times because they were walking in that direction. But for the most part, they stayed out of the way, okay? So I didn't get no thirsty vibes or nothing. And these girls been in her life for a long time, according to Falynn, all right? So they start asking questions about what side of the bathroom is Jaylan's side, because, one of the girls were doing the makeup and making sure that, oops, I'm not over here messing up, Jaylan's side, and to make sure I clean up my mess and all of that, okay? So here's Falynn explaining which side is Jaylan's side.
I'm curious on what side is James?
Shut up. Which side is
What side is this?
What do you mean? Of the bathroom? That side.
What side? Ain't shit over here.
Yeah, because he's a guy. He don't need shit but his cologne and his
She
chain.
got the whole fucking bathroom to herself.
What?
You know what? Just be quiet.
Okay.
He would have been on my side right now. Insurance, everything hers. The clothes are clean. The whole house is yours.
Shit. Duh. I'm a woman.
But for the most part, they were not even talking a lot. It was Falynn doing all of the talking because she was communicating with her supporters. And then things started to take a turn. Someone said that her friends are giving off a weird energy or vibes, and this was her response.
Weird energy for my friend. They're not even saying anything.
Then someone attempted to give her a compliment, but then this is what they said.
I'm pretty for a black woman. I think that is so... Why are they so racist and ugly to say? Don't say that. Like, if you didn't know any better, it's okay now, but don't say that anymore.
It just got weird. Exactly. That whole saying that you are beautiful for, yeah, exactly. You heard what happened there. And then it's just like, wait a minute, what's happening here? This life is taking a turn. And then I start getting messages and DMs like, oh goodness, Falynn hasn't learned her lesson. She's on Instagram Live talking about my friends are here. They're spending the night. They're doing, makeup in my bathroom, and we're going for ladies' night and all of that. Why she got women in her house? Hasn't she learned what Porsha did and this, that, the third? What Porsha did was absolutely wrong. But do you see how people go straight for the woman? What about the husband, the ex-husband, Simon, the one who had the ring on his finger, the one who took his vows, the one who, it doesn't matter who came his way, should have stood there and said, look, I love my family, I love my wife, I respect my wife, my marriage and all of that, and I don't care who you are, this is not happening, I'm going home, and shut it down. He didn't shut it down. He was allegedly already cheating and messing with Porsha when they came to his house. So say his name as well in the hot mess, because he's the one who was in the marriage. Yes, Porsha is wrong, but Simon was and is also equally wrong. So let's start there. And I'm just like, wait a minute. So because an associate came and met your spouse and ended up with your spouse, so now all of your friends are questionable. Porsha and Falynn were never friends. They were associates, co-workers, colleagues, whatever you want to call them. But I'm just saying, just because someone did something dirty, that means now you have to turn on your friends who you consider your sisters, who's been there for you before you even became married to Simon. So now her friends are not allowed to come over and do their makeup and things like that. That's crazy to me. There are some people who don't bounce back quickly from certain things that happen in their life, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Take your time, heal and do the necessary work to get yourself back to where you need to be. But then here you have Falynn. Okay, this happened to me, so what? I can love again. I can get married again. I can move on. She had that bounce back energy. I'm not going to sit here and wallow in pain and all of that. I'm going to move on my life. I'm going to live my life, and I'm going to be happy. But I'm just saying, just because that situation happened doesn't mean now her friends are not allowed in her house. So here's what I had to say about the whole situation. I recorded this separately, so I'm going to insert it now. A man is going to cheat regardless if you bring women around him or in your household, if that's what he wants to do. Also, if you feel like you have people in your life that will be that evil, backstabbing, vindictive, and the list goes on and on, you need to let those type of people go. Let's start there. But Falynn caught a vibe from Porsha and said, sure, we're filming together. She can come over and hang out and things like that. But these girls are her real friends, people who've been in her life for a long time. But what I'm saying is, regardless of friend, acquaintance, co-worker, if you are getting a vibe that this person can't come in my house, then that person doesn't need to be around you. It's an interview going around where a few celebrities, I'm not going to say their names, were asked questions about bringing certain women in their household or around their men. And their answer was, there are certain women that you just have to, get a hotel for. There are certain people that you just can't bring in your house. And my response is, if you're just generally not bringing someone in your house because, that's an associate, an acquaintance, and you're not that comfortable, however, the person is a cool person and you love their vibe and their spirit, but you're just not on that level of, yes, you can spend the night in my house and in my guest room. That's one thing. I rock with that, okay? But to say I'm not allowing a woman to spend the night at my house in the guest bedroom because I don't trust her around my husband, Red flag, red flag, red flag, flag on the play. Because, how about, that's a huge insult to you and your husband to think your husband will not have self-control. That's not someone you need in your circle, in your life, as an acquaintance, as a co-worker, as a anything, if you are getting such vibe. And that also says a lot about your relationship and your husband. I'm not saying be naive. I mean, things happens all the time. Even family members betray us sometimes. I'm just simply saying if you have to babysit your husband, then maybe you need to reevaluate the choice of a husband that you have in the first place. Because trust me, whether the women are in your house or not, if the husband or your husband wants to cheat, he will. Okay? Hell, men getting on planes and going to different countries to mess with the person they've been chatting with and all of these things. If a man wants to step out on you and cheat and that's who he is, doesn't matter, he will. That's all I'm saying. So let Falynn be great and do her thing. And if her man and her friends were to be that disgusting to do such a thing, then hey, thank you, God, for exposing them, because I do not need that type of energy and those type of people in my life anyways. But what I am saying is that yes, be careful in all of that, but do not allow your life experiences to hinder your happiness and how you move on. That's all I'm saying. Porsha wasn't her friend, but have I seen it where friends and even family members did something like what Porsha did? Absolutely. So it's possible, but that doesn't mean you go around with anger and start treating other people and people who care about you like dirt because, oh, this person did this to me, so now I don't trust anyone around me. So yeah, let Falynn live and do her thing and hang out with her friends. When the whole Simon and Porsha and Falynn thing happened, I read the comments. Y'all were in the comments talking about my mom said and my grandma said never bring women in your household around your man. And I was just like, I get what some of you were saying. And yes, people can come in your household, see how good you got it, and plot about having and taking your life. Absolutely. People can and will always plot. Here's to hoping that you or we have a solid enough relationship where neither party is going to disrespect their household in that way. And for the 150th time, Porsha could have thrown herself at Simon and whatever. But if he was secure in his marriage and that's where he really wanted to be, he would have said, absolutely not. Do not ever disrespect me, my wife, or my marriage like that again. He didn't. And so if the man is not doing that, like I said, that says a lot about him. But at this point, I'm sounding repetitive. You get my point. You get the video. So let's discuss in the comment below. So kudos to Falynn for saying, listen, whatever happened, happened, but I have amazing friends that's not going to cross me like that. I have friends who are family, who are respectful, and I also trust my man, and my man is respectful. He's not going to cross me like that. And if it happens, that's his loss. Life goes on. And what people also need to understand, Porsha never got her life. Falynn gave it away. And what I mean by that is, even after everything, her husband still came back home begging, pleading, allegedly for her to take him back. He went as far as withdrawing the very first divorce filing. So once again, he was about to leave Porsha Williams alone and come back home because Falynn is where he wanted to be. That's his family, that's his wife, that's where he wanted to be. Falynn said, no, I've moved on. You can't just up and leave and disappear and come back and, oh, let's make it work. And now I'm just supposed to drop whatever that's going on in my life and come crawling back to you. I'm no longer accepting the disrespect. I'm not doing it. And that's when he went and filed for divorce again and said, how can I swing this and make it work in my favor. Oh, let's go ahead and say she cheated and that's why I left. But his timeline did not match. So yeah, there you have it. Not a debate between Falynn and her friends. I received a few DMs about this, and I said, you know what? Instead of privately going back and forth and discussing this, why not do a video on it? Because it happened on Instagram Live. Let me talk about it on the channel. And if you missed this, and let me say it again in the video. You can't just be inviting anybody in your household, okay? That's your secret place. That's your safe haven. That's where you lay your head. So anyone can't just be running through there. So please don't get it twisted, okay? I'm talking about friendship, real friends, people you consider, that's like my sister. That's what I'm talking about. Those were the people that she had with her. That's what this topic is about. But absolutely not. I'm not just going to be inviting just any randoms or associates or whatever in my house. That's not going to happen. So let's just get that clear. You have to watch out for the type of spirits and people you bring in your domain. Don't put your insecurities on her. If you are a cheater, you are a cheater regardless if another female come in the household or not. And yeah, that's that. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. The end of here, my Fina loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.